Mastering scatterplots. Scatterplots hold the secret to unlocking operational excellence. Where can scatterplots be utilized to assess the effectiveness of changes and improvements that a team has implemented in operational processes to achieve excellence? Scatterplots can be effectively utilized to assess the effectiveness of changes and improvements in operational processes to achieve excellence in various areas, including 1. Process optimization. By analyzing the relationship between different process variables, scatterplots can help identify areas of inefficiency and assess the impact of process improvements. For instance, a scatterplot can be used to examine the correlation between production volume and lead time, allowing the team to evaluate the effectiveness of changes made to production workflows. 2. Root cause analysis. Scatterplots can be employed to identify correlations between different variables and pinpoint the root causes of problems. For example, a scatterplot can be used to investigate the relationship between equipment failures and temperature, allowing the team to determine if temperature fluctuations are a contributing factor to equipment downtime. 3. Quality control. Scatterplots can be used to monitor and analyze the quality of products or services, enabling the team to assess the effectiveness of quality control initiatives. For instance, a scatterplot can be used to examine the relationship between product defects and production batches, helping the team to identify trends and patterns that may indicate quality control issues. 4. Resource allocation. Scatterplots can be utilized to assess the effectiveness of resource allocation and identify opportunities for improvement. For example, a scatterplot can be used to analyze the relationship between labor hours and production output, allowing the team to evaluate the impact of changes made to staffing levels. 5. Supply chain management. Scatterplots can be employed to analyze the relationship between supply chain variables, such as lead time and inventory levels, enabling the team to assess the effectiveness of supply chain improvements. For instance, a scatterplot can be used to examine the correlation between shipment times and inventory levels, helping the team to identify trends and patterns that may indicate supply chain inefficiencies. 6. Employee performance. Scatterplots can be used to evaluate the effectiveness of employee training programs and assess the impact of performance metrics on process outcomes. For example, a scatterplot can be used to analyze the relationship between employee training hours and production quality, allowing the team to determine if the training programs are having a positive impact on process outcomes. 7. Cost reduction. Scatterplots can be utilized to identify areas of waste and assess the effectiveness of cost reduction initiatives. For instance, a scatterplot can be used to examine the relationship between material usage and production costs, helping the team to identify opportunities for cost savings. 8. Process automation. Scatterplots can be employed to evaluate the effectiveness of process automation initiatives and assess the impact of automation on process outcomes. For example, a scatterplot can be used to analyze the relationship between automation levels and production volume, allowing the team to determine if automation is having a positive impact on process efficiency. By applying scatterplots to these areas, the team can gain valuable insights into the effectiveness of changes and improvements made to operational processes, enabling them to refine and optimize their approach to achieve operational excellence.